to my sons and daughters. And you'll hear interspersed in the narrative some of the poems, or pieces of the poems, that I wrote, and I hope I can indicate that to you by speaking. I write this in longhand on a yellow-lined legal pad. I'm sitting in bed early on a dark morning around 2, with candlelight to see my writing pad, and the aroma of lavender oil from several diffusers in the bedroom, kind of Edgar Allan Poe-ish. Mom will be up soon, and I'll feel that rush of anxiety, as I usually do, lying in the dark when I hear her clear her throat and her bedroom door opens. I now sleep in the twins' old bedroom, she alone in the master bedroom. At the first of her awakening sounds, I know what lies ahead for the next few hours. Mom walking the halls, disoriented and uncertain, arms folded. Then the toilet, the bathing, the dressing, the feeding, then more walking around. Coming out of the confusion and disorientation takes a couple of hours. I try to engage her, then the narrative continues. The events leading to the irrevocable decision to place Ginny in a home for Alzheimer's patients began as tiny, incidental incidents. Where are my keys? Where did I leave my pills? Did I turn the burner off the stove? None of these missteps of the mind couldn't be attributed to a senior moment, except Ginny wasn't so senior. She was only in her early 60s. It wasn't always like that. There was a time of sun and moon and stars, of happy days and joyous nights, of laughter, life, and love. There was a time when spirits soared, when hopes arose and dreams were born, when the road lay open, long and free, and nothing was there to stop the flow of life. But stop it did. And as I continued writing to my children, at this point in my years of caregiving, I don't know where to turn for an answer to the necessity of deciding our home or a home. Mom has become intensely attached to me, wanting to hug, kissing my hand. There seems to be a powerful need for me, and I don't want her to feel that I abandon her. Then there is the commitment, the marriage vow of sickness and health, better or worse. Call it a feeling of obligation or duty, and yes, sometimes even guilt. Then I see what's happening to me, popping anti-anxiety and antidepressants, all the Pepsids and little purple pills, the frequency of acupuncture therapy, always hurrying, anxiety, depression, shaking hands, stomach upsets, compulsive behavior. And the advice from Mom's doctor, my counselor, my acupuncturist, the Alzheimer's support group. These inputs work on me in conflict. What to do? To commit? For how long? For how long can I be doing what I'm doing? These were the short thoughts I sheltered for a long time, and which still hung around, questions with no answers that I could live with. I wanted to share them with our children, to say out loud what I've been saying to myself after 7 years of watching the deterioration and disappearance of the person I shared my life with for half a century. In the dark maze you are lost, in the gnarls and twists and deformity of the mind's forest. Thought, speech, behavior, trapped in the twining ivy up from the ground, clinging to the pathways of the mind, choking the paths, the channels, the roads, blanketing the last ray one can follow until it's all dark. And that's the end of the first chapter of the book.